Good morning. Say hey when you're hopping on. So many fun things to talk about today. We are gonna go on like a family adventure. Wish us luck. I feel like I always romanticize like your 4-kid family of 6 adventures. And then I am incredibly impulsive. So I was even like, we should go. There's an island here called Vicus, and there's wild horses everywhere. And I'm like, we should go just rent an Airbnb tonight, stay there. We'll bring the dog, ferry our car over. Like something you would definitely need to plan, right? And Adam was all for it. He's like, yeah, if we can make all that work, but it's already 11 o'clock and I can't pull all that off. And it kind of doesn't make sense to do all that to get there, and like it's an hour-and-a-half drive. Anyways, so I have impulsive adventures where I'm like, we should do this, would be amazing. And they'd be amazing, but not today. That's not what we should. So we're gonna do like a low-key realistic adventure today, and it will be more in my budget, and it will be more doable, and like trying to overnight with the dog and all these things. It's just, I don't know what I'm thinking. So instead, we have 2 options. We have either going on a road trip to Pork Alley, which they have like pigs on things, and you eat barbecue, and you know, it's like a pork, it's just known for like pork and plantains. So either that's one direction we could go, or we could do a new beach that's kind of like in a little cove, and they have a good ice cream stand. So we're on the fence. I don't know which one we're gonna do. We're doing something. We're not staying home, getting out. We've kind of just stayed in our own little, you know, it's a lot of work to like ride with kids because they don't all get along always. But today I was like, okay, what are things we could do within like an hour-and-a-half of where we live? So that's what we're doing. Hi, good morning. Share this video, comment, share below. Every 100 shares, we're gonna do a cash giveaway. So I've been doing those lately, and it's been really fun. Love hearing what people are getting with them. And it's almost time to go Christmas shopping. So what would you do if you were doing an island adventure today? What's something you would do? I wanted to go downtown and go. My adventures always include shopping. I'm like, we should go check out the downtown shops, and that's like Adam's worst nightmare. So we're not doing that today because last weekend we ended up at the mall, and so he's like, I'm not doing any more shopping adventures like for at least a week or 2. It's like, I can understand. Okay, TRIMFIT. Seriously, my favorite part of the day. It helps so much with cravings. I've been doing low carb, and you can take TRIMFIT if you're doing low carb. I'm down about 12 pounds in the last 2 weeks. Really buckled in what I'm eating. So I normally blame it on like my body has a hard time losing weight or something like that. But truly, now with this said, I've done no sugars, like no like breads, no candies, no Cokes. I've just been doing lean meats and veggies and berries. That's been the only fruit, and then taking my TRIMFIT. But I don't know how, like in the middle of the afternoon when I'm struggling to be like, I just want a cookie. So grateful. It's a guy thing. Your hubby hates shopping. Also, this has got purple tea from Kenya in it. It's been known to help with appetite suppressant for hundreds or thousands of years. It's got a cactus from India that helps with curbing your appetite and burning fat. If you haven't tried it, it's so good. So I am going to get somewhat ready, but ready enough that I'm pretty sure we're going to a beach today. Obviously we have the baby and we can't kayak and things with her, so we're trying to do something that it is incredibly hard having a 15, a 12, a 10, and a 2-year-old because they're all in different phases. So we're always trying to figure out what everyone can do. But we're gonna make it work. Everybody likes ice cream. Everybody likes the beach. So I just don't want them to be sandy for too long of a drive back. These are like all your mom thoughts. You're like, okay, we could do this, but will everyone be so grumpy for an hour ride back home? So we're gonna, I will vlog. I will try and vlog. I'll try and vlog it if my family cooperates, and I'll let you know where we're adventuring. Okay, so you can get this. It's in the description of the video. It's from Beautiful You. It's called TRIMFIT. I love to mix like my greens in with it, or collagen, but really you can drink it on its own. Just because I need to stay regular and I like the health benefits, I'll add greens because we're multitasking our water here. Okay, have you seen Pink Lily's new pajama drop? I got a couple different pairs. These remind you of the In Your Sundays. Have you heard of those? They're like over 100, and these are really affordable. But how cute is this? It's like a pink cactus, little rodeo horse. I just love pajamas, and I loved this set because you could choose whether or not you wanted shorts or pants. Good morning. Yes, absolutely love Beautiful You products. You can save 25% if you use my code CORTNEYSWANN. It's listed in the video, and then you can use my code. And if you get a subscription, which you could cancel anytime, I keep mine on subscription because I'm a bad reorderer and I like for it to come in so I'm not out of it. But I absolutely love this, and I do like it out with more water and over ice, but today down the hatch, like start working ASAP. If you've had results with TRIMFIT or you love your products or anything, drop below what your experience has been, just so people can see that I'm not just crazy. Like, I promise you it's so good. We have, like, just me, there's over 1,000 of you on subscription for this every single month. Like, we all love it. It's so good. You could drink the greens on their own, but I personally like them better with TRIMFIT because TRIMFIT's sweet and the greens are kind of mild. They taste just like if you had a cup of water and you put a little bit of pineapple in it. That's what the greens on their own taste like. So they're meant to be able to be taken with collagen or with TRIMFIT, something sweeter. Okay, let's do this. Oh, I know what I was gonna show you. Ebby restocked bras. If you've been wanting Ebby bras, I know they sell out quickly, especially in the most popular sizes, and they had a restock yesterday, so I didn't get to make it on live to talk about the restock, but I was going to show you. So if you're needing bras, I asked and they gave a 15% off coupon and a free shipping code, so I put that in the description of the video too. But I've never shown you guys the balconette bra on. I'm gonna make sure everything's where it needs to be before I have an accidental, but I'm going to show you the way this one fits on my body, and it's different. I've always shown it over, but it does give a push-up, and I get the most questions like, I would love to see this on. How does it fit? Does it actually give a push-up? How low is it? So I'm going to show you guys, like, in a modest way, I guess. It's no more revealing than a bikini at the beach or a bathing suit, but I'm going to show you because I think it's so helpful when you are a woman and like they look different on, you know, like a mannequin or just laying there. So I'll show you how it fits on. So this color is so cute, by the way. Thought this would be easy to show. All right, so this is the balconette, and you can tell this bra is like an actual push-up. It lifts well. It's a new bra that they have. You can wear it like this, or you can take the little clips in the back and put it together like that. So if you want to wear it like a razor back. But out of all of Ebby's bras, if you are looking for something that gives you like lift, it has no underwire, it's incredibly comfortable. It even has these little things on the side. You don't spill out, you don't lean in. It's just like, it gives really good shape. The balconette, I can't really like it, like, hello. Really love it. It's also a little lower. A lot of the Ebby bras come to about here. I'll show them to you on. This one's been the biggest, like, I'm not kidding, how many, it's hard to tell on the photo how it fits on. So really just like, that's it. It plunges. It's almost like a little like ballerina kind of top, you know. It's beautiful. It really is. Comes in so many different colors. You can use the code that's listed in the description of this video to save 15% off and get free shipping. But I'll show you some of the others just so you can see the difference. So the Relief Bra, it used to be called the Only Bra if you had this. This one is in the size medium. Obviously it's a little smaller, whereas what I'm wearing is more in the size large for the balconette. This has the silicone here, so it's not an underwire. You can take the pads in or out however you like it. If you are larger chested, your straps are going to be thicker and it's going to be bigger. It's not one style made bigger. It is every single size is made for that size. So like the large is gonna have a little larger strap and a little more support. The extra large or XLDD is gonna be like longer. It's not just this bra expanded, it's actually designed as you get bigger. It's designed by women for women. These, I wear the mesh to sleep in. I do like to have support since I've had like a breast reduction, and these feel like you're not wearing anything. You can wear them under a t-shirt. They give you like a nice lift, but they're incredibly comfortable. So they have a wonderful sheer collection. I actually have on, I'll show you how their sheer undies are as well. But these, like you can tell it's sheer because you can, you know, see a little through it, but they're beautiful. This one has a pattern, so you can't see everything. So if you want a little more coverage, then get a patterned. They're just sexy. They're beautiful. They're a beautiful, comfortable bra. Okay. This one here is they're seamless. I'll try and tell you. This is the large, and I'm typically a large. I tried ordering a medium, and I showed it to you, but it doesn't fit me. But I like to show you for size reference. Okay, so these, you can tell by how they are on, it is a much higher cut, perfect for a t-shirt, perfect for, but if you have anything that you, I mean, there are times you want to show your top's a little lower. Like, I love the balconette for that. So cute. So, tons of new color options. Like, look at this purple. I am obsessed with this color. This just dropped. And I love their undies because they've got this velvet where they don't roll. They're just so cute on. This is probably like my favorite color that they have right now. But they also have like good colors for fall. Like, I mean, it's just beautiful. They're just pretty. So the Only Bra, or the Relief Bra, is what it's called now. It does have more of a V as well, but honestly, you can't go wrong with these. So this one is the large as well. And then I have, just to show you guys for reference, I have what my bigger, sorry about the dog, I have kind of like when I wore a bigger size with them. This one is the XLDD, and so here's this. So you can tell how this bra, and they're really stretchy. I wore this when I was heavier, and I've lost about 125 pounds. So somewhere around there. And so I used to wear this one when the XLDD, when I was a little heavier, probably closer to like 230, 240 is when I was in this size. And I wore that all the way down to about 180 and when I got a reduction. So they really do, they have from all the way extra, extra small to 5X. So they're very size inclusive. But when I tell you, like, they're just so comfy, and it really lasted me for, so if you're on a weight loss journey or a weight gain journey where, you know, that's happened to me too, and it's just nice to know like they don't leave like those rolls or anything. The seamless especially, it smooths all of that out, and I liked that I was able to wear it for like a really big gap of my journey. So anyways, you can tell by this, the XLDD has a much thicker strap. It has more coverage, because there's nothing like getting a bra and you're like, who made this? Like a man, who made this? This is not even gonna cover anything, you know? And so it's really nice. I feel like whenever they add more support and more coverage, because I needed that, you know? And then as like, I don't know, I just feel like it's so, they're so comfortable, and you don't get into your house and be like, I can't wait to take this thing off. I have a lot of sensory type stuff where things just bother me. Like the seams on socks, the tags on clothes, certain bras. Like I have literally taken bras off like at a stoplight before because I'm like, can't do it. I cannot handle another second. And these are the exact opposite. They are so supportive and so soft and like moldable to your body. You just feel so good in them. So anyways, and they have cute little like cute little patterned ones as well. Like here's this one, and they're like sexy comfortable. If sexy met comfort, that's what you get with these. I've tried showing these before, but they are like really see-through, and there's just no modest way to show them. I've tried putting like stickers on, it's just not a good, but trust me when I tell you, they look so cute on, and that you won't be disappointed. There's something in my eye, like an eyelash, I guess. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get ready. That's my little bra still. They restocked, so they sell out really quickly when they have a deal going on or anything like that. You can stack my code on top of sales as well, so if you're needing something that's on sale. But I always like to let you guys know when they restock, because if you're like me, you're like, I just want my size. Like I want to buy, but my size isn't available. But the sizes right now just restocked, so hopefully you can get some. Okay, Jennifer, you would take your socks and shoes off when you were little. Your mom started turning your socks inside out. I had to do the same thing. I could not stand. One day I'm going to invent like a special sock that doesn't have a seam because, oh, it's just so cringe. Okay, going on an adventure. I really do have to, I've ended up being chatty and I've not really been. I told Adam, I was like, I'm going to get ready really quick. I might do a quick live because there's some really good deals going on, and the girls might want to know about the restock, and I was like, I'll be so fast. So he's got Beta and they're all getting ready, and everybody's getting ready right now, but I'm like, I gotta really get ready. Okay, Pomifera. I get a lot of questions about people who've ordered Pomifera but don't necessarily know the order to put them in. There's not really a right or wrong way, but I would say you want to go from the lightest to the heaviest. So I will put on Plump first. It's just a little educational video. If you have ever purchased Pomifera, hopefully this helps. If you're needing skincare, I did put a skincare link, but this has hyaluronic acid, and I just give it just a minute to like soak into my skin. This helps the most with shrinking your pores and tightening your skin and increasing collagen. So give that just a second. There is a code for Ebby. It's Swan FS15, but it's in the description of the video. There's a link. If you use that special link and that code, that will get you the deal. Bombas don't have seams. You have so many since you had like a back surgery. You hate tags. Angie, I'll have to try those. I'll look for those. I've never heard of Bomba socks before. So I was always like the naked kid running around growing up, and I'm like, I really can't handle like, just anything that feels heavy. Like I truly, especially the older I'm getting, used to I'd be like, I can do this. Like now the older I'm just like, I'm not doing it. Like I hate the way this feels. Like I'm gonna live in comfort. Like gonna live in comfort. Sarah, so I just have my greens and TRIMFIT mixed in here, and I'm gonna try and get this down so that I don't know. It's like you can start feeling it kicking in about here, and you're like, let's go clean the house. Like it's just good energy. Like get stuff done. You guys have all been holding out. Everybody's hearing about Bomba socks but me. Okay, next I'm going to use the Brighten serum. This is going to improve the elasticity and like the plumpness, the texture of your skin, and then it's just going to give you a more radiant glow. It also increases collagen. Collagen's important, folks. Once you hit 30, your body doesn't produce as much as it used to. So things you can do about that is you can take it internally. Not this, don't drink this. This is just a serum, but you can take collagen internally. Beautiful You has a collagen that's really good. It tastes like orange. If you go to CORTNEYSWANN.com at my unique link, they have a marine collagen that's like a little sachet. That one's really good. It's a little more expensive, so it depends on like where your budget is. But I do like that for easy on the go. So between those two, that's what I would pick. And but collagen, taking it, ingesting it. Modere has a really great collagen, but the taste I cannot handle. That's kind of how I switched over to this, is because I was trying it and I was like, it works really well for like tightening of the skin, or like I've lost like right at, I was a size 24 and I'm about an 8'10" now. And so you can kind of tell I started increasing collagen when I was really worried about like loose skin. So my skin isn't like necessarily so tight. I mean, but it's not, I'm really happy with how, even if I start noticing, sometimes I'll be doing a plank and I'll start noticing like sagging, and I'll be like, I have to start increasing my collagen again, you know? So I would say being really religious about that has made a big difference on the tightness of my skin. And then just kind of like I think that combined with good skincare has really helped with, like, this is my skin with no makeup on. Okay, I'm gonna go in. That's kind of my beginning of the day. If you have sagging skin, you could use the jellyfish peptide right now under your makeup. It is the, I'll show it to you. Oh, great, where'd I put it? Hang on. This is from, there you go. You could use this if you wanted. I'm not gonna use this right now because I am about to go out into the sun, but this is great. It has 100% clinical study results for sagging skin, tightening the skin. Like if you have sagging jowls, sagging under neck. So it's listed at Pomifera's site. It's under the youth category. It's the Ageless Sculpting Wand, but it has a jellyfish peptide in it, and it's the same jellyfish peptide that they use to stun their prey. That same, so it like loosens the muscle and causes your skin to tighten. So literally 100%. I used to use Unique makeup a lot. I actually used to use it like primarily, and over the years, just things, I don't know, I feel like aren't what they used to be, or colors aren't the same. I don't know, just I have transitioned to mostly OFIR or stuff I find on Amazon and like Sephora, but mostly OFIR is what I use now. I do love some of Unique's like lipsticks, some of their, but some of the other stuff, I don't know. It could be that my skin has changed. I'm not sure. It's just not, and I don't like if customers aren't having good luck with it either. I don't know. I just chose to kind of go a different direction than that, but nothing against them. It's just, I think over time you find like, oh, I think I'm gravitating to, I really like this. Like I really like more of a dewy look. I like not as much of a heavy. So my style has changed a lot. Used to, I wore like very full face glam makeup almost all the time. And now I do more of like a natural look. I think the trends have changed for that. So that's kind of where I ended up more with OFIR. I'm wearing the Balconette bra right now is what I have on. That's the bra that I showed. If you missed it, I showed it a few minutes ago. And it is a push-up bra from Ebby that's wireless, and it is fabulous. Tracy, if you need energy and weight loss, seriously try TRIMFIT. They have a love it guarantee, but it is amazing. I've been taking it now over a year, and I'm about over 60 pounds down since I started with it. I'd hit a plateau for about 8 months. I'd done Modere for a long time, really loved it, and then I kind of hit a plateau. I actually started taking Modere trim again in the last few weeks, but I just need, sometimes I think you need to shock your system, and I kind of started with this, and it really helped shock, and I love the way I feel. Like if I never lost a single pound, I would take it every day because I feel like it has amino acids in it, and it really helps boost your mood. Like, love it. You love my natural look now? This is just me, baby. Okay, we're gonna go in with a little bit of tinted moisturizer. So I'm gonna use a primer because I'm gonna be outside probably today and sweaty. So going in with a little dewy primer. This is not going to be a crazy fancy makeup look, but this is going to be a realistic makeup look. Okay, a little bit of primer. I'd been out of primer for a while and I am so excited. This helps fill in all of those pores, fine lines, and gives your makeup something to kind of set on top of, which I love. Going in, I used the shade Papyrus yesterday and I felt like it was a little dark. So I have the shade Rye as well. So I'm going to try Rye today. And I think this is just a tinted moisturizer. It also has skincare in it as well. It's the Sheer Skin Hydrating Tinted Moisturizer from OFIR. And they have a deal going on that if you're needing makeup, if you use the code CHEERS, I put the link in the description of the video. If you use the code CHEERS, you save 25% off your order. And if you spend over $100, you save 35%. So depending on what you're needing, this looks so much better, this shade. So they do have a foundation finder on their website. If you don't know what color to get, you just put in what you typically use and then they will tell you what they recommend, and it is super accurate. So if you aren't getting Facebook notifications, be sure your little button, it's like if you hop out of the live and you see the 3 dots where it says like Courtney Swan was live, be sure your notifications are turned on. Facebook did an update a while back where notifications got turned off for almost everybody. And then you can also go to CORTNEYSWANN.com, or I put it in the description of this video, sign up for text notifications. And then when I go live, I send out a text message. So just in case any of you are like, I don't want to miss that. How dewy and dreamy is this? It just looks like your skin, but a little better. Like, truly, that's how I feel. I'm like, looks like a better version of my skin. Okay, I'm going in with this glowy stick from Dibs. I did forget to link that, so I'll put it in the description, I'll put it when I get off here. I just want to be glowy, that's it. Give me all the glow. Now I'm gonna blend it in so I don't look crazy. I did link my pajamas. Yes, they're in the description of the video. And a discount code, so if you need that. Swan20 will save you at Pink Lily 20%. Kate says, get on the text list, ladies. It works better than Facebook. So yeah, because Facebook doesn't always notify. So if you are like, I don't want to miss it, you know, because I have so many exciting things going on, you probably don't want to miss it. I'm kidding. Sometimes I'm like, I am so boring. I don't have anything fun. But I do think I try really hard to find good deals for you, and that I love getting to share. So sometimes it's just my regular life, but I'm grateful that you still hang out with me. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of OFIR's bronzer. Just literally a tiny bit, just to give it a more chiseled look, and I'll blend the two together. Pinch my brush and go right on the side of my nose, right under my lip. Then I'm going to take the same color. This is the darkest shade of bronzer from OFIR, and I just will go right on my lid, just like this. So easy. I'm not going to worry about wearing waterproof mascara today because I know I'm not going to be going underwater or anything, even if we go to the beach, because I have a toddler with me. So there's not really any snorkeling happening or anything when you have a baby. So I'm going to just use this. This is OFIR's Comfortable Smudge Proof Mascara. has anyone ever painted their windows black? We were going to look into painting the doors and windows of the new house. Got some quotes. We're definitely painting the exterior white because it's brown and yellow right now, and it is so tacky. So as soon as we close, which they're saying we could close Tuesday. Like as early as Tuesday? What? So I'm hoping that we get to close at least one day next week. That would be amazing. But we looked in, but they said because there's so many, like the windows here are like shutters. They're like glass, window, glass, window, glass, window. So they look like shutters, but they're windows. And they were saying it's gonna take so long to paint them, and that also it doesn't hold up great. And I was like, I just feel like it'd be so cute with black windows, and kind of update the house a little, because they're like not white windows, they're cream windows currently, and we don't really have it in our budget to just replace windows. So I was like, I'll paint windows, but I'm worried. Everyone we've had look at it, they're like, this won't hold up, this will peel, this will look awful. Have you done it? Does anyone have like a way that you did it? They're like, oh no, that's fine. Somebody else mentioned powder coating them, but after you pay to have them remove the windows, powder coat them, put the glass back in, and reinstall them, I could just buy new windows. Like, it's really, so I told Adam we might just have cream windows for a while, and it's just gonna be a thing. We'll just get curtains. Nobody's gonna know. Okay, you have black door and black garage door, and you think the window frames are black? See, I think it would look so good, but has anyone painted it? Has it peeled? Has your painting, like, this is a DIY. We are DIYing almost everything. It has been so crazy how quick this whole process has been. They told us it would be 5 to 6 months of like all these things, but because the current owner just owns the home, and then we got our financing through the state, it's like everything has just gone really fast. And so I'm like, oh, so many things to think about. Like, my head is like a revolving Pinterest mood board every time I'm like passing light fixtures or I just feel like I have so much mental stress on, I want to try and find the best deal, but also that it looks cute, and I don't know, I just feel like, blah. So it could, that's someone else had mentioned the salt water here, like it just causes things to just like loosen and rust, and I don't know. It's really not a big deal. I just was curious if anyone had a solution. I will be grateful and happy and really excited regardless. And I think over time we will just make this place feel so homey. I'm the most excited that I will have an office. I have like so much stuff everywhere. Like, I'll show you. This is embarrassing, but I'll show you. Okay, so for example, this is like my space that I'm like, these are things for the video, right? Then I have like all these different things right here. Like, this is skincare, this is makeup, this is the Ebby stuff to show. I have like Amazon returns that need to like go back, of stuff that didn't fit. And I just need an office. So I am the most excited to have my own space and not just feel like I have laundry tools everywhere. I'm washing, we've had to wash the sheets like, I feel like a million times since we lived here, or like in the last 2 weeks, because our dog, we've been putting a diaper on her, but she can get it off, and she'll get up on the bed when we're not here, and she's been in heat. It's just been, so if you notice like, man, that girl washes her sheets a lot. Well, I do, because this darn dog, I'm like, how long does a dog stay in heat? My gosh. Like, it's just gonna ruin everything. So I just keep putting pull-ups on her, like baby pull-ups, and cutting like a hole for her tail. But she's now figured out how to get that off, so it's lovely. Anyways, long story. I know, I cannot wait to get like my own little space. So I just like the little things, and then I could close the door, and then organize it when I need it, but it would not feel like my stuff is just scattered. I have so much pink lily stuff that I haven't gotten to show yet that I need to do reels for. I just have stuff kind of scattered everywhere. But this is a season, and I think considering how quickly and how far away from where we lived and how everything, I think that it's going great. You know, it's going good. Okay, I showed this combo yesterday, but it's really nice, so I'm going to show you again. And then I'm done. I'm going to do a devotion if anyone wants to. Oh, a cone. Well, Katie, I should have mentioned this problem about 2 weeks ago, and you guys could have helped me out. I didn't think of that. Instead, I'm just like swiffering. Like anytime she gets her diaper off, I'm like, people would think there's murder going on here. No, it's not really that bad, but it is annoying. I'm sure she's annoyed too. I might see if like a vet here could get me a cone. Like if I just went by and asked to buy one, I bet I could. Okay, this one is all that, and this is whatever. Real life. It's like there's so much between all the kids and the animal. Good news about Watermelon, our cat. I don't know if you followed our journey of, I was really upset about Watermelon not coming here with us. We have like a wild cat that has lived at the house. Adam and I were neighbors. We met because we moved in across the street from each other, and we had this feral cat that was like really mangled up, but she would go from my house to his house, and she was definitely like, would not let you pet her. She would hiss at you. She was actually kind of horrible, but I felt so much empathy towards her. I was like, I'm gonna win this cat over. So her name's Watermelon, or my kids named her. I didn't know if she'd stick around, so they named her Watermelon Fish Sticks, and I was like, sure, that's fine. And she's been with us for like 6 years now, so it stuck. And anyways, moving her from one side of town to the farm in Tennessee was like a big deal. You would have thought like there were 20 cats inside this cat crate. She ended up staying at the new house, and like in Tennessee when we moved out there, and she just kind of roam around, and she's always been outside. She hates coming inside even when it's cold. Well, everything was going on with our move here, and it all happened so quickly. I like didn't, this is gonna sound so silly, I almost flew home to tell this cat bye, because I just felt so bad. I didn't tell the cat bye. I know she's just an outdoor cat. She probably wasn't even like on the porch when we were leaving. I don't know. It didn't hit me like I'm not gonna be back in, because I came here temporarily. I didn't know for sure we were moving. I knew we were here for the summer, and then when it's like, no, we're definitely moving, and then I haven't been back. Okay, so we were trying to find someone. My mother-in-law has been taking care of her, and they have like, she lets my mother-in-law pet her, she lets her brush her, she lets her all these things, and my mother-in-law has decided to keep Watermelon, and I have never been more excited about something. So she's living out at the lake with my mother-in-law, and if anyone's been worried about the Watermelon saga, it's good news. Is that not the best news? So sweet. And so, anywho, now everyone is all accounted for. My sister has the other cats, which they were inside, and I didn't know I had a child with a cat allergy until we got the inside cats. So we had actually been looking like, is this gonna work long term? He really sneezes a lot, and his throat's like really itchy, and we might need to look at, and so it just worked out, and she's obsessed with them. I get like videos of the cats all the time. So I just feel like God put everything into place. Like it all worked out, but I could not be more happy about the cat being with my mother-in-law. And then I don't have to worry about saying bye to her, because when we go to Tennessee to visit, I can just snuggle my cat. So I'm really happy. Anyways, okay, let's do a devotion. Are you ready? We're gonna do a devotion, start our day. I've mentioned this a few times, But if you aren't moving your body, I used to think like almost as a punishment, I need to move my body because it is a deficit in calories. I need to move my body because I'm going to gain weight if I don't, or I need to do this to lose weight. But I recently, in the last few months, have started just moving my body just because I realized how much it helps my mental health. And I like to mention this because it doesn't have to be about losing weight. It just can be, I was even talking to my dad. He lives in Hawaii and he goes to the beach every day. And I was like, Dad, like seriously, try walking the beach. He goes and he's like, so look at it. And I was like, try walking for 20 minutes. I am not kidding, like how much less stress I feel when I get outside and move my body. I'm not trying to get a deficit of calories. I'm just simply like appreciating nature, appreciating the things around me, like taking in a deep breath, and I'm just walking. Like sometimes, and I really like to look for shells. I am like pro shell hunter, but those things. So if you have a neighborhood you could walk, if you have a treadmill, if you have just walking for 20 minutes, how much, like I haven't gone today, and I literally felt like I should have gotten up early. But let's talk about another praise report. Baby girl slept until 9 a.m. today. I didn't set an alarm and we all slept until 9. And if you've not had a toddler in a long time that gets up so early, but understand how good this is. But it was like an amazing day. Okay, yes, it just helps you clear your head, and I feel like I might become an advocate of movement, and in a way that it's not like, not because so you can eat a hamburger, not because it is great, you know, for your health, but it's just so good for your mental. And I think it's an underrated part of our society. Like we're just so busy so fast, to take 30 minutes to ourselves is almost unheard of. Like put on a good podcast or go for a walk with a friend or by yourself and just listen. It's just so good for you. Okay, if you need links for anything, I put them in the description of the video, but I am going to do a devotion. If you have questions about anything, you could message me. But I think everything you need probably from today, the Ebby link is there with a discount code, the TRIMFIT and greens and collagen, that's all in the description. I think I have OFIR. The only thing I need to do is that glowy stick that I'm almost out of. Okay, Mark 11:24, prayer paves the way. Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask in prayer and believe that you have received it, it will be yours. This is one of my favorite verses in the Bible. Talk about faith, but I just absolutely love that. Like, what if we imagine that, like, kind of if your children ask you for something and you're like, yeah, I'll get that for them, and they just know it, like they don't second guess it. Like, what if we felt that way about Heavenly Father, you know? Remember the game at the arcade where the players drop a claw into a big glass bin of stuffed animals and try and grab one of them. Once in a while, the claw will actually pick up and deliver a fluffy animal that has had its eye poked a few times, but more often than not, the claw will attempt to grab a prize that is too small to remain in the claw, or one that holds on for dear life until the dropping point and yet tragically fails to make it all the way home. Sometimes we view prayer this way. We deposit quarters and invest, but we do not expect to yield results. Although the prayer was never intended to be a piggy bank, why would we spend our time in conversation with someone who we feel doesn't hear us? But prayer, for so many reasons, it's vital to our spiritual life. The Bible tells us time and time again that the Lord hears the prayers of his people. He tells us to pray without ceasing, to pray when we are tempted, to be devoted to prayer, and many more instances. Prayer is our continual acknowledgement of who is in control and our intentional surrender to his will. When we devote ourselves to prayer, we open the lines of communication to both being heard and hearing from the one in charge. Prayer is not a loose quarter stuck in a machine that may or may not secure a victory. It is the direct link to the Father. It is immediately deposited, fully heard, and mightily effective. No matter how intricate and small or cumbersome and heavy something is, he hears our request. Prayer invites stillness. It recalibrates our focus. It reminds us of our eternal home. It acknowledges the holiness of God and keeps us humble in our view of ourselves. Prayer paves the way for miracles, breakthrough, trust, hope, and obedience to be possible. It reminds our soul that our God is greater and He is near. And the prayer of the day is, Dear Jesus, thank you for the opportunity to be in constant conversation with you. Help us to seek your guidance and wisdom before all else. The good and the bad, everything we are and what we do are important to you. Thank you for listening to us and being immediately wired to every heart you created. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So, anyways, friends, I'm going to throw on real close and hop off here. Just the idea that when we pray, it doesn't go on void ears, that God hears our prayers. He knows the desires of your heart. There have been so many little things in my life that I'm like, I can see God around me in every area of my life, but little things that I'm like, you know, you say little prayers here and there, and then you see them happen, you're like, God knows the desires of my heart, the things that bring me joy, the things that bring me, and He knows the big desires, you know, and sometimes we have to have faith, God, I am trusting you to work this out, you know, and we don't know exactly how it will, and sometimes it didn't happen the way I thought it was going to, but just grateful that we serve a God who hears our prayers and that they don't go without being heard or seen, and sometimes it takes a little longer or a different way than we thought it was going to happen, but that truly we can pray and He listens, and that's amazing. So, all right, friends, I'm sure it's just disaster zone down there, so I'm gonna go help clean up and throw my clothes on and go on a little adventure. If my kids cooperate, I will try vlogging whatever fun stuff we do today. Keep in mind, you don't see many vloggers with 4 kids because kids are loud and don't always get along. So anytime I try that, but today I'm going to try vlogging because I don't even know exactly what we're going to do, but I think it's going to be fun. So if you need links for anything, they're in the description of the video, or drop the word me below and I'll send them to you. So anyways, I love you guys. I hope you have the best day.